Hey, you think Muggs is gonna join us, Dave?
I don't know. He is Muggs, so I'm going to give it a 50-50 shot.
Well, we are recording on Tuesday. Usually we record on either Wednesday or Thursdays. Usually, I think we moved the day to Wednesday because of
To
my
Wednesdays,
conflict,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But this week I have a gig on Wednesday. I have a rare Wednesday gig. I'm going to be DJing a
Ooh.
grand opening of a brand new real estate company. So that's very exciting. Hey, man, a gig's a gig for me, dude. Okay, gotta do what I gotta do.
What do they expect from you? Just like, hey, we want some mellow music. Just keep it moving. Or we want a fucking bangers.
Dude,
we want boom, boom.
So
we want the drops.
They're gonna start out kind of mellow, and people are gonna be arriving or enjoying hors d'oeuvres and stuff, and then they're gonna have a couple of speeches, and then, dude, I don't know what it is, and I think it's post-pandemic party syndrome, because anywhere I go, I could have a shitty ass set and people are gonna rage, man. Like every party I've done, people rage. Like people are just over the pandemic and they're ready just to have a good time no matter where it is. And on Wednesday night, I'm sure all these real estate agents, they're gonna go off, man.
What city is this in?
It's in Hesperia.
Oh, so you don't even have to worry about like the mask mandate or anything.
Nothing.
Just like the
And
Los Angeles County one. So
yeah, there's
you're
great
just like,
meth out there too.
fucking mask off, right? Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's lick poles and lick each other.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a good time, but so that's why we had to switch the recording date to Tuesday, and we all have this. It's not called a stream. What is this called? A thread, right, Dave, on WhatsApp?
Oh yeah, just a group chat.
Okay, group chat. There you go. I'm not very user. I don't know how to use WhatsApp that much. I just use it for this, and that's it. So yeah, we have a chat on there.
You do a good job.
Oh, thanks.
You get what we need out of it.
Thanks. Yeah. And so, I was like, we communicate on there, and we don't expect a reply right away, because this is kind of like one of those deals where you just, whenever you have your input, then you put your input. But this is kind of an important input. So on Mondays, I says, guys, I got to move our recording session to Tuesday at 3 p.m. Dave writes back, oh, I'm good with that time. And then do we hear from Muggs?
Nope.
Just crickets, man. Just crickets.
Not at all.
Like a little bit of, hey, guys, I can't make that time would go a long way, right?
Yeah, I mean, just even like, hey, can we do it at 5? Or I can do it Wednesday.
Right.
Or
Yes,
Tuesday,
Absolutely.
Can we do it Thursday? Like,
Yeah, because if
participate.
because if we couldn't do it today, then I could have done it. I could have pushed back the time today, or I could have done Friday, which I know it's a very inconvenient day for all of us. But hey, we would have made it happen for our fans, right, Dave?
For anything for our fans, but
Yeah.
I would maybe we'll make it on Friday. So yeah. So I'm glad we're doing it today.
Yeah. So before we got on the horn here, Dave asked me, hey, how's your day going? And I'm like, oh my God, it's one meeting after another meeting after another meeting. That's why I was so late. And man, I've never been in a meeting with Klein before. This is like one of those morning show meetings that you've been in a ton of these. And listen, I love Tammy Heidi to death, but she was Miss I have another question, or I have something else to add. While we could have been out of the meeting like a half hour before, Klein is that person. What the F is happening? I'm like,
And this was you actually inside the office with them? Like, because normally you don't do that. Normally you're just like, I'm out. I have something to do.
Yeah.
I have kids
so
or
this
something,
one, Absolutely. But this one was a different one, because this was a meeting that also included the big boss. So it's one of those deals. He was in town. He was in person. He wanted us all to meet there. And especially now, the planning is critical, because we're all planning post-Striker. So we have to get our S together, right? And so we're talking about the new name of the show, the direction, a new co-host. There's so many different things that we're talking about, Dave. It's a little mind spinning. It's like, whoa, it's a little discombobulating, because we don't know. We know what we're doing, but we're trying to figure it out as well as we go along. You know how that is, Dave. The Kevin in the Morning days,
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin in the Morning was a fun experience to go through.
Yeah.
To try to get that awesome name of Kevin in the Morning. Like just there was a lot of things going on, and because you had to do all the fucking like the pretend spots for the spec production for it. Like, what would it sound like with this name or this name?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So it's a lot of that, and then Trevor, the main imaging guy for all 16 stations, Take a Drink, is going on vacation. And so I'm going to be picking up all his slack while he's gone. He's gone for 2 weeks in August, so we had to meet about that and emailing people, waiting for replies. Man, I've never felt more like a, I guess, company guy, Dave. Is that the right word? Because I'm all in these meetings and stuff. I don't know. It's not me, Dave. This is definitely not me. I'm not used to this.
Doesn't sound like you.
This is a new world, man.
Yeah, I mean, you're not a company guy, but you're an employee. You're a corporate employee right now because normally you would like do your own thing and we'd just be like, all right, Omar's out. Don't worry, we'll catch him up and we're good with that because he'll get it.
Right. Thank you. I'm that guy. Yeah. I'm that guy who knows, like, hey, Kevin and Bean or whoever was in the meeting, they have more say so in what's going to happen in this situation. I might have input here and there, but my input is usually towards the audio and production side of it. And I like you said, I get up to speed really quick, and then I just pop my head in, and it's like, hey, man, maybe we could do this or whatever, and they either yay or nay it. It's that easy.
Yeah, well, I guess, dude, with the new role you're in, like, I guess you're a co-host now, so you have to have input in it, and, and...
Yeah, and I appreciate it.
It's partly your show, too, so...
Yeah, and, it's so funny. Yeah, I was... giving notes, Dave. I was giving notes like, oh, maybe you should try being like this and this. I was like, it's a whole weird thing, Dave.
From who? From the boss?
From the boss. The boss is like, you know what? Since Klein is kind of trying to play this role, maybe you should take this angle. And I was like, what he said made 100% total sense, and I was jiving with that aspect of it because I've never been given those kind of notes. Production, yes, but not as far as my on-air performance. Every time I was on Kevin and Bean like, yeah, you're fine. They never give me any kind of constructive criticism. They were like, yeah, it was fine. That was it, and they come back. But now I get it is because Kevin and Bean had to move on to the other things, right? And then
not only that is they had the defining roles of player A and player B. So anybody could do whatever they want. They could come and be the asshole. They could come and be the nice guy. They could come and do whatever they want.
Right.
Because it didn't matter. There was the dynamic of A and B. Yeah. But with, Allie and Klein, you guys haven't established those roles yet, and they're probably trying to fit you in, and they're like, well, if you're gonna come in, you have to be role A or role B,
Yeah.
So
I was in meetings, and Klein just kept asking question after question after question. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And so I would have been ready to go here at 3:00, but I literally walked in the door at 2:55, booted up my system here at home, and we started recording about 3:07. Now we're ready to rock. Sans beer mug because beer mug hates the Jankstas. What are we going to do about this guy, Dave? And he cannot use the excuse I didn't see it, right?
No, because he saw it. And I mean, he sees you. Do you guys ever say like, hey, we'll see you later, or like,
no,
nope, or
no, we don't. No. He's doing his thing. I do my thing. It's rare we talk like post show. Like I'm usually, yeah.
So you hate him and you just don't want to talk to him at work.
No, we're always just so super busy doing this and that. It's like, hey, what's up, Muggs? And then it's like, what's up? I'll see you later, and that's about it. It's like we don't have any more conversation.
Apparently not. And the excuse we're gonna get is, oh, I got home and took a nap.
Yeah, I bet you that's 100% the case. And
hey, look, man, he's a busy guy right now, and I feel for him, and he just hates this podcast. So
yeah, but whatever.
But
Dave
you
and
don't.
No,
and I don't.
No, we're here for you guys. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so let's go. Let's start.
Man,
let's start recording.
Well, yeah, we're already recording. I recorded all that.
Okay. That was just for us.
No.
I wouldn't have said some of that stuff.
Oh, really? I'm leave it all in. No. Dave, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Jeff Bezos and Richard Branson. These are two bajillionaires who recently went into space. When we're recording this, Jeff Bezos just went into space the morning of, and he was up there for like 11 minutes. And Am I missing something, Dave? Why is this cool, and why is this like happening? I don't really understand. Like, is this just a huge flex move on the part of these bajillionaires? Or
well, the bajillionaires have a bajillion dollars, so they're kind of bored.
Okay.
But like in Richard Branson's case, he's always been an innovator. Like he's always on to the next thing. So first he started with Virgin Records, right? Like,
right.
Oh, no, what was first? I don't even remember what was first for.
Virgins. He just started getting virgins later. That's what happened.
But remember, Richard Branson also went into airlines, and then he still has Virgin Galactic or Virgin Atlantic or something like that.
Okay.
But he had Virgin America for a while. Then he had the Virgin phones, and what he does is he builds up these things and then sells them.
Okay.
So
this is on
crazy.
brand for him. So he just wants to build this whole space thing and potentially sell it one day. Do you think?
Well, no. I think it's like all this shit that he done has led up to this because his next thing is space exploration. So how can we go explore space? Because I don't know if you know this, but I don't even know if I know this, but NASA isn't a government-funded agency. So
it's
the
not?
fact that
What?
Let me just
crap.
Google that real quick. Well, someone will correct me if I'm wrong.
But I believe that they're not correct us. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not a government-funded agency. So all this other shit that like how we're like the space program is all based off of people like Elon Musk, and like SpaceX and all these private companies that are putting these rockets or space shuttles, and they're paying for it. So
let me ask you,
so
Dave,
that's it. And I think that's where they're going is Richard Branson wanted to go in space because they're trying to figure out these new rockets. Elon Musk is sending things to Mars, and now Jeff Bezos is throwing his hat in the game.
But Bezos is just going to offer trips to space, right? If you pay $500 million, then you could get a trip to space, correct?
Yeah. But I mean, think about it. It starts like that, and then from then on, like I'm sure some of that money is going to go into funding for him to build a bigger rocket that could get us further and so on and so on. So it always starts. There's always some meaning for it, or maybe he's just a rich asshole who's like, I want to space. Peace out.
Did you see the takeoff and the landing this morning?
No, I did not. But is it true that he was in a cock rocket? Like
it looked like it looked like a huge penis, man. That's thing number one, right? A couple of things really bothered me about it because, he goes up in this big penis rocket, and he goes up there and he's flying for a total of 11 minutes. And the total of amount of that he's in space was only a couple of minutes where they got to witness I think it's called zero gravity, right? Well, that's where you get to float and stuff. Like he was up there for a couple of minutes, and they didn't really have a camera inside the shuttle that they broadcast, which was really surprising to me. I'm like, what are you doing? Why don't you show us inside the rocket when you're in space rather than just outside of it? And when it parachutes down and then it hits the ground somewhere in the desert in Texas, I want to say, and. Yeah. He made it a point, he had this stupid cowboy hat. This is the thing that bugged me the most. For some weird reason, he took this cowboy hat to space with him just so he could pop out of the stupid shuttle with this cowboy hat, and his girlfriend, Lauren Sanchez, had a matching cowboy hat. What? What are you doing?
Wait, Lauren Sanchez is his girlfriend?
Yeah.
The girl from Channel 13?
Yeah,
the news
from
girl?
the UPN. Yeah, that's...
Whoa.
Yeah.
Can I do a little? We gotta correct ourselves, or whatever Muggs is.
Yeah.
It's time to correct ourselves.
Okay. What happened?
As a federal agency, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration (NASA) receives its funding from the annual federal budget passed by the United States Congress.
Okay.
So I'm a dumbass.
That's fine. We're all dumbasses.
So it is a government agency. I was wrong.
All right.
I heard something like that. But maybe that's SpaceX. That's all the other stuff. But anyway, so it wasn't. So he went up there and showed off his cowboy hat.
He went up there and he showed off his cowboy hat, and that's all I gathered from it. And then he did this, he came back down and he did this little press conference, and I didn't listen to any of that because I was over at that point. So
it's a rocket that comes down and lands, or what did it do?
So the rocket launches.
I didn't see any of it.
Yeah, the rocket launches it, and then the little tip of the penis ejects from the shaft, and then the
Ejaculates?
shaft. Yeah, exactly. Then the little shaft, floats down, and it has a little parachute, so that lands safely on the Earth. And then the little head of the penis stays up in space, where that's where they kind of witness the zero G, and they hang out there for just a couple of minutes, Dave, and then the parachute deploys, and then it floats down onto the Earth, and then
so he just floats back to Earth.
That's it. They didn't even. Yeah, I don't know. I was just like,
oh, that's some weak sauce, dude.
Yeah, it's like being in a ride at Magic Mountain or something. I don't know.
Yeah, did you see Richard Branson?
No, I didn't see his at all.
So his was like a little plane that goes up, and then it has a rocket in the middle. The rocket drops and then shoots into the orbit.
Okay.
Because he didn't go directly into space. He was just in orbit.
Okay.
And then he stays up there for a while, and then he has to fly down. Well, his pilots have to fly down. So it was like 11 people.
Oh yeah,
that were in the plane.
Another selling point for this rocket, I guess, because it was, and I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce this. It was autonomous. So there was like it was like a self-driving, exactly. So I don't know if that's another cool thing. I mean, everything's autonomous nowadays. So big deal, Jeff Bezos. Go somewhere else with your cowboy hat and girlfriend Lauren Sanchez. Just annoyed me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm missing. I'm probably missing some sort of
aspect of
yeah.
Yeah, another aspect of this is people are fucking flipping out over these billionaires going to space. Now, do you think, what do you think about that? Like, do you think they should be spending their money on other shit than?
Oh, I have a good answer for this. I think they worked really super hard and really super smart human beings that they could do whatever the F they want with their money. Because listen, at this point, when you have this much money, I guarantee you that each one of them are huge philanthropists. You know what I mean? And you don't have to spend your entire. These guys have so much money that we don't really have. We can't really understand how much money it is, right? We don't have that concept of how much money these guys have. So $1 billion to these guys is nothing, right? So, but I'm sure they're dropping billions of dollars of for charity and stuff that we're just unaware about. I would imagine. If they're not, whatever, man. You would think you would hope, right?
You would think.
You would think, and you would hope. But even if they don't, they can do whatever they want with their money. I'm not one of those dickbags. Oh man, yeah, you could feed Africa or whatever. I'm like, sure you could, but who knows? This guy, he needs to. Like you're right, Dave. These guys have so much money. What else are they gonna do to get the rocks off? They have to go into space. So
I mean, they could pay taxes. That's one thing that they could.
Yeah, but hey, dude, I'm not going to fault them, dude. If they have the money to buy the best freaking tax lawyers in the world, not tax lawyers, what are they called? Accountants? It's all good, man, But, I hear what you're saying for sure. But, Dave, if you could get away with not paying taxes, tell me you wouldn't do that.
Well, for years I didn't pay taxes, and then one day my friend said, you should probably do that. And then I got a lot of money out of it. So
okay.
Yeah, well, taxes are a good thing for people who don't make money.
Right,
like me.
I guess so. Yeah, for sure. Well, I don't know.
It's a nice little chunk that comes in the middle. You're like, ooh, thanks.
That is true. Well, those are my thoughts on Mr. Jeff Bezos and his penis rocket. But you're excited for this Friday, huh, Dave?
Yeah. See, we got to play all the audio with our own. We got to do the own audio because we don't want to get flagged on certain things.
Stupid YouTube. YouTube's the only thing, Dave. Everybody else is cool. YouTube, their algorithm's a dick.
When we move to Patreon, we're not going to have to worry about that.
Yeah, so, you're right.
So, but dude, this Friday, the Olympics start. Are you excited?
I'm never really excited for the Olympics. I end up watching a fair amount, but I'm never really excited. I couldn't even tell you who's in it, to be honest with you.
USA, they're in it.
Well, I guess I meant athlete-wise.
Wait, you don't follow Simone Biles in the U.S. gymnastic team? Or Katie Ledecky in swimming?
All I know is that Simone Biles is going to crush everybody because she's so confident. She's just a smack talker. I love that about her.
Yeah, you don't remember Allison Felix when she came in from the last Olympics and brought in her gold medal and let us wear it?
I have no idea.
From track and field?
Nope. What's your favorite sport and what are you excited about?
I mean, dude, think about it. This is 2 weeks of it's even longer because, like you said, we're taping on Tuesday. They begin tonight.
Oh, wow.
Since they're in Tokyo, they begin tonight. They're a couple of days because they got to get all the events in. So it's just nonstop sporting events, and I love when it's nationals, like when it's nations versus nations.
Yeah.
You know, when it's national events. So like, and then you know, with the NBA basketball finals almost over, hopefully it'll be over. Then you have this NBA teams like with all these NBA players and playing basketball. You have 3-on-3 basketball. It's like stuff you see in the parks. That's pretty cool.
Wait, it's 3-on-3? It's not 5-on-5?
There's two different competitions. A 3-on-3, so it's like street ball, and then the 5-on-5, which is like the professional one.
Hey,
but
I heard the men's USA basketball team sucks ass. Is that true?
Well, it's not that they sucked ass. They lost 2 exhibition games. Like Australia and Nigeria. No, they beat Australia. I think they beat Australia. It was Nigeria and somebody else. Maybe it was Australia. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But yeah, I mean, like they don't care. It's not competition.
They weren't really trying. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I
but then, dude, like I'm all fired up from the Euros, like watching the Euros soccer. Mm-hmm. Now we got Olympic soccer. Like that's gonna be awesome.
Wait. You're into soccer too?
Just the national ones.
I was just gonna say, what?
Just the national team.
Since when? Oh, is Kevin posting all this soccer shit and getting to you? Is that why? Because
no.
That's all Kevin posts nowadays. Like, what? Where's the great news, fucker? Stop posting about stupid soccer, man. Jesus Christ, dude. All he has is fucking, his butt buddy. What's his name? One of the best players. He posted all the time. Messi, his butt buddy. Jesus Christ, dude. How much of a crush do you have on this guy? Half
Messi
his
Messi just signed again with Barca and for 5 years because he left and it was a big thing and he's like he's gonna leave and he didn't. He just came back for even less money. But there's so many weird, different like sports and it's nonstop. Like since it's in Japan, it's like half a day earlier. Like it's for us, it's in the middle of the night when it's live.
Yeah,
and then I could watch it. I could catch up on other things. But just to see the excitement. And then this is where we get to know all these new people. Like, we would never know who Michael Phelps was if it wasn't for the Olympics, Yeah. And then we get to see the stories that continue from them. And think about all the banging that's going to go on in Olympic Village, dude. You know how many condoms they give out?
No, I know. But I think, Dave, it's going to be a little different this time around because the COVID cases are spiking over there. And I think if you are... Listen, I could be totally wrong, but I think if you're an Olympic athlete, you have to take that seriously because you worked your entire life basically because you're an Olympic athlete for this chance to shine, and you are not going to go out and bang some random person and risk the chance of contracting COVID.
Oh, they don't care about the sport. They care about the chick from Norway. Dude, who's like, yes, this is why we worked so hard to get here.
Hey.
I mean, look at Nicole's brother. He went back for a second time in a different sport. He made it in the baseball team. Eddie Alvarez. Yeah. That's so dope, dude.
Do you think he just went just because the banging was so good?
He's like, the banging's so good. You go, I got to get back to the Olympics. Bro, all the girls from around the world are there.
I guess
you think
yeah.
And then you got like
Swedish hot girls.
Yes,
German hot girls.
They're like, think about everyone who goes to see beach volleyball. You're like, yeah. They're just like, the guys and the girls. They're all like, ooh, look at that. That dude's buff. He looks good.
Did you see the lame attempt from the Olympic Committee to try to stop the athletes from having sex?
No. What did they do?
They are giving the Olympic athletes cardboard beds. So they're saying, here's your cardboard bed. You can't bang on this thing because if you try to bang on it, it will break, right? So there's an Australian, I'm not sure what sport they're competing. They're putting it to the test and they're jumping on it. They're fine. So
you see shit like this that make the Olympics interesting.
Yeah.
Whatever with the sports and stuff like that. That's fun too.
Yeah.
But then you get all these stories of like, oh yeah, this guy got busted because he was eating McDonald's outside of the fucking zone. Like you're like,
and by the way,
Olympic Village is where it's at.
No, you're totally right on that. I totally agree. And by the way, the stupid Olympic committee, who do they really think that these are Olympic athletes? They're not having normal, just missionary sex on a bed. They're having some acrobatic, like weird, like position, like sexy. And the dudes are lifting up the chicks are getting all in pretzel positions. And man, I mean, it's going crazy. It's like Cirque du Soleil, but for sex over there, right?
Sex du Soleil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I can't wait.
Oh man, it's gonna be awesome.
Janky Town, hit the ground. We can get the janky poppin', that's a sound. We make your frown, go upside down. It's getting janky, we the greatest pound for pound. What up, Muggs?
Nope.
What up, Dave? What up, O? What up, James? What up, Muggs?
Nope.
What up, Dave? What up, O? What up, James? It's getting janky. It's getting janky. It's getting janky. I love it when we jank around. It's getting janky. It's getting janky. It's getting janky. I love it when we jank around. Janky Town.
That's right. Thank you so much for listening. Episode number 49 of Janky Town, Dave. That means we're only 20 away from...
Oh.
No, that doesn't work, Dave. It's we're 20 away from 69, dude.
Ooh,
Our big live
and that's
show.
our big live show, right?
Yeah, so that's amazing. So 20 more weeks essentially, right? If we keep it, I mean, who knows if we step it up. But who knows with the stupid Delta variant, dude? Everything is going backwards, Dave. So what's happening?
At least in Los Angeles, man, things going crazy. We're
Yeah.
masking back up on the indoors, so we
Oh,
have to,
I hate
you know.
it. Hate it so much.
Yeah.
But thanks again for listening. If you guys want to get at us and leave us a voicemail, that number is 855-JANKY69. And on the emails, we do have some emails, and we appreciate you when you do contact us and give us some show ideas or constructive criticism on there. We did get a lot of Patreon love, so thank you for that. That email address is jankytown69@gmail.com. And yeah, we're going to do this episode Sans Mugs because he's a giant a-hole. Right, Dave?
Outrageous.
God, this guy, man. I just not to beat a dead horse, but even when we're like coming up with show ideas, you know, Dave's like, "Oh, we could do this. We could talk about this," and then when we go to Muggs, it's like, "I don't know. Come on, Muggs. we need an intervention, I think."
Intervention?
What do you think? What do you think if we get Dr. Rachel Lipnicki and we do a live therapy session on Jankytown, and Rhonda Ruffy right there would be along with us, and we could do a live therapy session on the podcast.
But we did that already. We had her, and she listened, and because she can't diagnose him or anything, and I don't think she could do like a session with him while recording it.
Yeah, you're right. But
we did that,
that was more about his anger issues, though. You know?
Yeah, all he had to do was DM her and be like, "Yo, give me some of that information on how I could help myself."
Yeah.
Did he do that?
No, he didn't do that. All right. Well, we'll figure it out. All right. Regardless if Muggs is here or not, we are going to try to provide for you some sort of entertainment for you. And first up on the agenda is Dave's love for Costco and my hatred for Costco. Now, how do you want to do this, Dave?
What's your deal, man?
Hey, what's your deal, fuckface?
Dude, last week I brought up Costco and you had this reaction like, ugh.
Well, listen.
I cannot understand your hate for Costco. First of all, why do you hate? Should I go by why Costco is the best, or should we start with why you hate Costco?
I have a couple of questions for you. How long have you been going to Costco?
I've been to Costco, growing up, not recently, but then I recently became a member on my own.
Okay.
About 2 years ago. So.
Okay,
yeah. Or a year ago, yeah. Actually,
okay,
yeah.
Okay. So I was just gonna say, like, maybe you were just new to Costco, so it's like, oh, this is all shiny and sparkly. But so you've been around the block. You're not.
Yeah,
you're not new to Costco. Okay.
No, not at all.
Tell me what's so what's so great about Costco, and then I will give you my counterpoints.
All right. Well, first of all, motherfucker, it has the best goddamn hot dog in the world.
Okay.
You understand that, right? They have the best hot dog.
I'm not going to argue with that. They have a good hot dog for sure.
And the price is $1.50 for a fucking hot dog and a soda, which I never get the soda, but it's you can't beat it.
I agree.
They sold 151 million hot dogs last year during the pandemic.
Dave, if you're basing this entire argument on just hot dogs,
millions. I'm just saying that. I mean, that alone That alone is worth the $60 price of admission for the year. 100% it is.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. So then you got the pizza. Then you got the gas. You have gas at Costco's.
All right.
And that gas is always 50 to 75 cents cheaper, right?
Yeah.
And by the way, we haven't even got to the products yet.
Okay.
And then you have Costco vacations. You could plan a whole vacation. They could plan it for you, and it's cheaper. You want to go to Disneyland? They'll get you tickets. Boom, done. You want to go to Aruba? Done. They'll find you a good flight for it.
Okay.
And then you go, and it's like a winter wonderland. It's like an adult it's a playground for adults. You just want to go and get every type of food, and then you go to different Costco's and they have their own individual style of like extra snacks and weird snacks and stuff. I have to go to different Costco's to get different types of snacks, and it's so much fun.
You go to different Costco's for their different variations of snacks?
Yeah.
Wait, why doesn't like every Costco offer the same thing? That's a jip that they make you to jump through that hoop. That's another reason Costco sucks.
No, it's all about the neighborhoods, man. When I go to Torrance, you get that cool, like, since it's a lot of Asians out there, Asian Americans out there, they have the cool, like, different Asian
so the Asian
snacks.
Americans over here in the IE don't matter, clearly. What the fuck,
Well,
Costco?
I haven't been to the IE Costco, so I don't know if what they're serving. But the one in Inglewood, bro, had boxes of gansitos. Dude, do you know how good gansitos are and where you can find them? At only liquor stores? But then you have to buy them individually. But no, you go to Costco, you could buy them for the whole year.
What the hell is a ganzito?
You never had a ganzito?
I don't. Break it down for me. I don't know. Is this a Mexican candy?
It's a Mexican Twinkie. It's like a Mexican Twinkie with like chocolate covered. It has like this weird sauce in the middle.
Never had
and
it.
You don't know if the sauce is tasty or if it's nasty. But it's like all right, fuck it, it's chocolate.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, oh my God, you have to try it,
I
bro.
never had it. Okay.
But then you go to that, all right? And then you go and you get the rotisserie chicken. You get the healthy food. You get the bad food. You get the big chips that last you forever. There's everything. You want a pharmacy? Bro, there's a pharmacy there. It's a one-stop shop to being an adult. Why? Why do you hate?
Listen, the hot dog, okay, I'll give you the hot dog, okay? The pizza's okay. The gas, F that gas, dude, because every time you try to get gas at Costco, you're waiting in line for like 45 minutes. Whatever amount of gas you're going to save on the money for the gas, you spend it in line because the line's so freaking long. And
nay, man, all the newer Costco's have this system that tells you like where to go, when to stop, and like which one's open, and they have it moving.
I don't
they
think,
have
dude,
it moving,
well, it
bro.
hasn't been my experience. And Adult Wonderland, there's so many stupid kids everywhere. It's so goddamn annoying. And by the way, you cannot ever go to a Costco and be in and out in under an hour. When you go to a Costco, you're there 5 hours minimum. You're stuck there, and they try to make the freaking lanes wide enough, but they're not wide enough because you're always, excuse me, and you're always bumping into somebody, and then you get to the stupid checkout line, and it takes you a freaking hour and a half to get through the checkout line. And by the way, you plan on just spending $100 or $200, you end up spending $1,000. You got to take out a fucking mortgage to buy anything at Costco. What is up with that? I just know.
It's because there's so many options. You want everything.
No, you don't need it though. That's the Costco is the king of selling you shit you don't need. You do not need. But dude, tell my wife that. I'm not gonna tell. Hey, Kaz, put that down, and she's all we're gonna get in a fight over some Costco shit. I was like, no, I don't care. Just I hate Costco.
I mean, dude, now they have self-checkout. So, boom, you have like a couple of items, self-checkout.
No, forget it. Because
ready to go.
At Costco, At Costco, you have a bunch of unhip old people, and they're going to get lost in the self-checkout, and they're going to be there, what? How do you beep? I don't, can I get help over here? And their Costco card is from the fucking 1980s, so the scanner is not going to work properly. Can I get a new card over here? It's always something at Costco.
All right, say you're hungry and you don't want to spend that $1.50 on the hot dog and the most amazing hot dog, which, by the way, they make themselves. I didn't know that.
Okay.
I thought it was Hebrew National, and they switched over to make it cheaper to keep it at $1.50, and they make it themselves, and it's the most amazing hot dog.
Okay.
So if you don't want to spend your money on that, or the pizza, or the chicken bake, or whatever, the sundae.
Oh, I like the
you could
chicken bake. Yeah.
Yeah, you could just walk around in Costco and get samples of this, samples of that, a little drinky drink sample, sample here, sample there, samples everywhere,
listen.
and then you're full. Boom, go home. You don't even have to spend anything. Done.
Stupid samples, man. Listen, I will say whatever they serve is good. It's good stuff, but it's too small. I have to get in line 3 or 4 different times because they got me hook, line, and sinker, and then that's another useless thing that but all the shit that they sell is good in small doses. So I'm like, okay, and then I take it home and I try it at home. It's too much. I don't like this. Why did I buy this? I wasted just $20 on this chicken blah 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 or whatever it is, and it's too much in little small doses. It's great. It's too much, Dave.
Oh man. I went to the Janksters on Twitter and I put up a little poll on JankyTown69. Yeah,
okay.
And I just wrote Costco is _ and I gave them 2 options: the best place ever or hell on earth.
All right.
And right now, we got about a whole other day to go, but it's at 70% the best place ever. The Janksters are with me, man. The Janksters are with me.
That
know,
sucks.
James says Costco dogs greater than Dodger dogs, which is easy. And then Raymond says the buffet is now open. Free food sampling when hungry are the best. You see, man, it's just a magical place. And think about and you know what's the best part about it? It's everywhere. When I was driving to Colorado, I would stop in Vegas and get gas there because I knew it was cheaper. And then, boom, go check out, see what they have in there. But it was weird because it was a business one, so they had just normal Costco stuff, but 10 times bigger. Yeah. And I was like, yo, this is way too crazy.
That. Yeah.
I don't need all these gummy bears. I mean, I want them, but I don't. But man, so...
I'm not kidding you, Dave. I
think you're wrong on this one.
I bought some fucking Halloween candy last year from Costco. I have half the bag still, Dave. Who needs it? You know, Costco is probably the leading cause of all the fucking waste in America. Shut up, Costco. I don't know. All right. Is Anel lined up? Did you talk to him? Is he willing to talk to us about me thinking black people are so cool?
No. I didn't talk to him.
All right, well, let's just call him and see if he answers.
All right, cool.
He might answer.
Yeah.
Let's see. On last episode, I said that black people could get away with wearing different color suits and the weird colored. Mr. Anel Rivers.
Oh, Measy, what up, player?
What up, man? Hey, dude, we're on Janky Town. We have a question for you. Dave was supposed to set you up, but he failed to. Do you mind if we take a couple of minutes of your time?
First of all, it's not Dave's fault.
It never is. Never is.
Yeah.
Second?
What's up? Yeah, I got finished things. What's going on, bud?
All right, man. So on last episode of Janky Town, I said something, and Dave said, "Oh, that sounds a little racist," and I was just like, "No way, dude. This is just my opinion." Because Dave was saying something to the effect that, you know, he was trying to get a car, and the salesman was trying to sell him like this weird orange colored car. And I said, man, nobody but a black person could pull off those color vehicles because they look so cool. And I said, you know what? Black goes with everything. Like, you know, if you get a white dude and you try to put him in this, like, you know, burgundy suit, it doesn't work. But you get a Chadwick Boseman and you put him in that suit, he pulls it off. Now, how's that comment, dude?
Well, I don't find it racist. I just feel like the reason why we can pull it off is because people are too scared to tell us how stupid we look and shit like that. I mean, let's be honest. If I'm driving an orange car, who's really going to pull me over? Like, dude, really? Nah, you just because you don't want to get beat up. So you let that shit ride, right?
So it's just fear? Like, nobody's telling you how it is because it's strictly based on fear?
Absolutely, bro. You ever seen Good Times? Come on, man. You can't tell me JJ looked fresh and shit. It was just like they didn't even want to get stomped out by his dad, so they just let that shit go. You know what I mean? It's the same thing, bro. Like, I mean, okay, think about it. Who's the one person you know that had an orange car?
Oh man.
Ralph, right?
Anel, my brother had a baby blue bug. And
Right.
it
Remember,
was,
remember
it
Ralph
was
had
dope,
that,
though.
that grapper orange Mustang, whatever he had.
Oh,
And
yeah,
nobody
Ralph
wanted-
had the
nobody-
banana boat.
And nobody told Ralph his car looked like shit because they didn't want him to put a cigarette out in his eye.
That's funny, dude. Once again, Anel, you have shined a perfect light on the subject matter, dude. Thanks for picking up, man. Later. I love that dude. That dude can always be funny just about anything, man. Love that. All right, Dave.
There you go, man.
Yeah. So it's just strictly fear. Nobody wants to tell it how it is.
So comment wasn't racist,
Yeah.
according to Anel, but here's why it wasn't.
That's right. Very funny. Very funny. All right, Dave. At this point in your life, you've been unemployed for almost a year and a half.
That's crazy.
I gotta imagine that you are almost open to anything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're about that point
Yeah.
where you just want to get out there, get out of the house, and start doing something on the regular because it's.
I just want to be
eating.
productive.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and this
Yeah.
podcast is definitely not productive. Although you do take it more serious than Muggs does.
I'm here, all right? Yeah.
Okay, so I want to pitch something for you, okay? And don't knock it
Okay.
at first, okay? I want you to
All right.
keep an open mind, okay?
I'll
So
listen.
I have some audio here of these people that do this for a living. And, okay, here's clip number 1.
I dumpster dive every single day.
Oh, yes, jackpot, baby.
This lady dumpster dives, Dave.
Not down with the dumpster diving.
Well, dude,
I can't.
well, keep an open mind, you fuckface. I just told you.
Oh.
Don't.
Oh.
Okay.
But okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, let's say think about is it all dumpster diving or
It's
Are
all
there other-
no, it's all dumpster diving, and I'm gonna by the end of this, Dave, I'm gonna convince you, and you're gonna be like, you know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna be in the dumpster behind 7-Eleven looking for some treasure because this is her full-time job, and she is very successful at it.
All right, let's hear it.
So the first clip is how long she's been doing the dumpster diving, and what exactly is dumpster diving?
I've been dumpster diving for 4.5 years. I started full-time about a year ago. It's my life now. I'm Tiffany, aka the dumpster diving mama. Dumpster diving is when you go behind the stores, find the dumpsters, and just look through them, see if they tossed out anything. And you can either repurpose, resell, or recycle.
So this lady, she goes and I didn't know, I didn't think we needed clarification on dumpster diving, but I like how she broke it down there. But she takes
Here's what dumpster diving is.
yeah. So she takes these items, Dave, and she finds pretty good items. We'll get into some of the stuff that she's found, and she puts them on like OfferUp, on Craigslist, and things of that nature. So she'll go behind like a Best Buy or a supermarket, and they will toss out things just because the package is damaged a little bit, and it'll be perfectly fine stuff, dude. And she makes a tremendous amount of money at it. And here's her describing the job part of it.
The dumpster diving part, I go while the kids are in school. Then after that, it's packing orders, taking pictures, posting on my website. Yeah, I probably don't stop. As soon as I list new stuff, and it's like gone within seconds. On TikTok, I now have 1.6 million followers.
What? Okay, if you guys missed that, on TikTok, she has 1.6 million followers. Because this is what she does, Dave. Hey, if you want to go viral and you want to make money, dude, I'm telling you, this is your jam. All right, the clip continues.
On TikTok, I now have 1.6 million followers.
Hey guys, so here's my haul from last night. A trailer cover, a paddleboard. I was so excited. I was dancing in that dumpster.
So this box right here, the box is damaged. So they had to throw it away. But nothing in here is broken. It wasn't even opened. About 90% of the time, there's nothing wrong with it. I think this is all baby stuff.
So right there, she was like in a dumpster that Babies Are Us threw away, and yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that was unopened or barely stained. And by the way, they panned down into the dumpster. It's not like the dumpster that you're thinking that it's all gross and nasty.
Yeah.
It's just like boxes of stuff that they threw away. Dave, not sounding too bad now, right?
No.
Right?
Let's hear more. Let's hear more.
Okay, this is a clip, and how did she get started with the dumpster diving? So this is perfect for you, just in case if you want to do the same thing.
I had seen some girls dumpster diving, so I had to go try it. I was like, there's no way they can get all this stuff for free. So I went, and the very first time that I dumpster dived, I came home with like a box of brand new makeup, and we were just so shook. It is addicting. Once you see all this stuff that you can get for free, it's my stash of cat food, you're not going to want to stop.
Look at that. You could get cat food for Rhonda Ruffy.
Cat food for Rhonda?
Whatever. Whatever you find, dude, you have to accept and use, man. But you could sell it.
Oh man.
All right, so now
All right. So she's getting boxes. She's putting in some work and doing online sales.
Yeah,
Okay.
very self-motivated person here,
Okay.
man, and she's making a good living out of it. And the producer who's producing the segment asked her if anybody has ever asked her to stop dumpster diving.
You guys ever have people stop and ask you what you're doing?
Cops?
The cops tell you have to stop?
No,
Nope.
they're intrigued by what we do.
Me and her had gotten pulled over one time. And he's like, what were you doing back there? I was like, dumpster diving. He's like, that's a thing? I was like, yes, officer, it is. I receive a lot of judgment. Are you poor? Are you homeless? The biggest criticism is that we're just gross.
I guess there's a little bit of grossness to it, dude, but you could just wear like one of those like weird hazmat suits while you do this. Be clean about it.
Now, is she actually jumping into dumpsters, or is it just like because when I think dumpster diving, I think of old Kevin and Bean intern Shaolin Robot who would go and get food from the dumpster, and
she's
stuff
not
like
getting
that.
food. She's just getting some food if she could find it. But for the most part, it's like canned goods. And she'll go like behind, like she'll find like electronics things, clothing is a huge one, but mostly like home items, like behind a Home Goods or a Ross store, like frames, and she finds a ton of that sort of stuff, dude. It's pretty crazy. And here's a clip where she'll tell you what the best thing she ever found was.
You think we're gonna get toys today?
Yeah.
What's the best toy that you guys have ever found?
Yeah, the Xbox we found in the dumpster.
Xbox. Yeah.
That was the second Xbox we had found.
Xboxes, Dave, plural. They
got
more.
an Xbox?
Yes, I'm telling you, dude. This is where it's at for you, man. Listen, you got to get back into the workforce somehow. And you could get 1.6 million followers on TikTok.
What is she? What's her TikTok again? I need to see her TikTok.
I'm not sure.
I need to see what.
I'm not sure what it is.
What is she posting?
Just to go hashtag dumpster diver. I'm sure you'll find her.
Dude, you know who does this and has a backyard full of stuff that was in the dump or discarded?
I remember you telling me this, and at the time I didn't believe it, but yeah, I know who you're going to say.
It is our own Dr. Gill.
A doctor! What?
He a doctor who just cruises around on his bike and goes, oh, here's a TV. I'll take it back and fix it. So it's a little not as much dumpster diving, but he gets other people's trash and fixes it up and then uses it.
We have to talk to Gil.
He got a fucking bar from it.
Yeah, I forgot.
Crazy.
I totally forgot until this moment. And at the time when you told me, we asked Gil about it because we had him on for another topic on Jankytown, and he said he would come on with us to talk about it.
Yeah.
Now I think is a perfect time to follow up on that. And not only
and by the way, if anybody else does that, hit us up because we'll talk to you too about it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And what do you think her kid thinks of it? You think her kid's down with it?
Her kid is going, ew, it's icky.
Well, let's see.
My kids have been coming with me pretty much the whole time.
I brag about dumpster diving all the time to my teachers.
I feel like there's got to be incense in here somewhere.
Like, I brag about it to everybody. They're like, ew, that sounds gross. I'm, oh yeah, I got this, I got this, I got that.
Kaylee, here you go.
I'll show them pictures of like her TikTok or things we find.
Here you go, there's your incense.
Yay! I love it. I have no shame.
She has no shame. She's all about it, dude. And the kid, all these people, like, if you didn't know they were dumpster divers and you would just, like, check them out on the street, they look like normal-ass people.
Damn.
I'm telling you, dude.
But dude.
Dave, are you in?
You know me and my hands.
Just try it, man.
And
I'll
can't
buy you
touch
some
things.
gloves. I'll buy you some gloves. Not only will I buy you gloves, Dave, I will buy you a whole entire, like, coverall suit. So
the hazmat suit?
Yeah, one of those, like, hazmat-like suits, so you could try this out.
But is it illegal?
They said that the cops were all like, whatever about it. I mean, they are technically on private property, so if they are asked to leave by somebody from the store, they, by law, have to. But for the most part, they're all good, and the cops are, fine with it, I guess. But let me play.
Dumpster diving is not illegal in California.
Oh, there you go, dude. Come on. Okay, let me play this. Let me play this one clip. What is the grossest thing that you think they've ever found? And they say it here.
The grossest thing I've found is probably human feces. Yes, that's nasty. I was just looked over and I saw it and I was like, yep, nope. Goodbye.
All right, a little human feces. You're gonna have to deal with that, Dave. But come on, when are you not dealing with a little bit of human feces, Dave?
Listen, I'm picking up Rhonda's poop constantly, and Roger's poop for that. What's a little bigger poop, right?
All right, so you're in.
I think I'm in, man. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Love it, man. Love it. All right, dude. So I expect a field report next Jenkytown just to see how it went, dude.
I'm gonna go check out the dumpster and be like, worth it or not? Let's go. Let's go check it out.
All right, let's get to some Jank calls here. If you want to get at us, I know, right? This is like 2 episodes in a row. We're gonna get to it. Right?
This is the 3rd episode in a row we're getting Jank calls. We're on it now.
Yeah.
I like this. I like this feeling of we're gonna do it because I get Rachel Lipnicki's fucking voice out of my head.
Absolutely.
You guys never check your calls.
If you want to get at us, the number is 855-JANKY69. Let's see what you're talking about.
It's Wendy again. Sorry, I feel like a stalker. I wanted to say, this is only my 4th time calling ever in my life. I've never even called, like, the Afro line back when, like, I was doing a meeting, so I just want to say that. And I wanted to thank you for having Ralph on. That was so amazing. I'm not part of the Army, and I'm ashamed to admit it, but I love Ralph, and I'm so glad that I got to hear him. So thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, I wish we could have Ralph on again because that was so much fun catching up with him. And by the way, remember when he told us who he was playing in Masters of the Universe? Mm-hmm. It's out now on Netflix. Kevin Smith's Masters of the Universe is out on Netflix.
Gotta see that.
So that'd be dope.
Yeah, for sure. And isn't it crazy that Wendy has been a longtime fan of all these people throughout the years, but she chose to call for the very first time, not the Afro line, not the Garmy line or a cup of tea and chat, but ours. Isn't that weird? Isn't that like a weird thing?
It is weird.
It's Jankytown.
You know why? Because we're the jankiest, and she identifies with us, and that's who we are, man.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Hey, what's up, Janksters? I was listening earlier during the rain delay on the Dodger game. It's June 10th, by the way, to Dodger Talk, and I swear to God, there was a lady called in named Marge, and I swear to fucking God, it was Mama Muggs. Is that true, Muggles? Is your mom's name Martha? She's calling her on fucking Dodger Talk now, too? Because she wasn't as brutal as she was, like on the Kevin and Bean show or when you guys have had her on. But there was that right amount of skepticism and that Brooklyn Jew accent that I recognized ever so slightly. And I could swear to, I was listening, I was like, holy shit, that's fucking Mama Muggs. And then I was going to reach out on social media, but I remember you suck at replying to that shit. So fuck it, I thought I'd call in. I'll get my answer in like 2 months. Later, bitches.
Later. Dave, do you know her real name?
It's not Marge.
Oh, okay. Because I've heard about this sports radio station. I'm not sure which one he's talking about, but that they have somebody. They have somebody like Mama Muggs on the show. Remember? Did you? Maybe you're the one that told me about it. No.
No, that wasn't.
No.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't listen to Dodger games on the radio. Or the pre-shows or any of those. But that's a Petros and Money station. So
okay, yeah. Oh, dude, they're so funny on there. Yeah, if you don't listen to
love them.
sports radio, dude, they are hilarious, dude. They crack me up. Jesus Christ, dude. I don't know how like Money. You could see like he's a very broadcast professional guy, you know. But Petros, he's off the walls 100% of the time, and like Money's like trying to wrangle his ass in, and then sometimes both of them go off the rails. It's so funny. It's like barely about sports too, by the way. Like what?
Yeah, it's very little sports and more just stupid shit.
Hey,
so
do you
it's
think they
great.
would do Jankytown?
Depending on what time we could tape, you know, because they tape.
They're on right
they're
now,
on the air the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, they're on the air the same time we tape. So
okay, I would love to talk to both those guys, dude. They're both amazing, and you know, Money is like his career now. It's just insane. Like, you know, he does stuff for the NFL now. And
you mean the voice of the Chargers?
Yeah, you know, it's crazy. And he's like Mr. Surf Bro all the time. Yeah, we're
I know,
surfing,
dude. Yeah.
I love
and now
that.
his kid is like going to be a musician. They're out there like
insane.
performing everywhere. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
All right.
I love that.
I'm going back and listening through all the episodes. I'm on episode 19, I think. I can't find it. 19. I'm on episode 19. And Dave, what the fuck? A McRib is not better than In-N-Out, you stupid fuck! Okay, bye.
By the way, never said a McRib was better than In-N-Out.
I don't think he did either, but his passion is what's
I know.
funny.
On a related note, though, a Janks had just sent our Instagram a message, and it said, look where I'm at. Baker's, and he said it was bomb.
Baker's
So
is good.
boom, bring it back.
All right.
Go to
I'm
Baker's.
sorry, I apologize. That was a bit much. But just, God damn it, Dave. I've never tried McRib. I never want to. But the fact that you said that this is better, God, fuck, I'm mad all over again. You know what? Fuck you, Dave. Fuck you. William McRib, go to hell.
Damn, dude, he was just you.
Is he saying McRib or McRib?
I don't know what he's saying, but I love the passion.
Oh, now after all that shit talking about Patreon and Ralph and Chatty Chick and Teabagger, now look who wants to jump on the Patreon train. Fuck you, Omar.
Hey! What the fuck? It was never me. That was never me. I never once said that. It was all Dave and Muggs. And truth be told, Dave, how early on in the podcast did I say, hey, man, we maybe we should think about joining Patreon? How early on was it?
Since the beginning.
Yeah! And then they were like,
and Muggs and I were the ones like, nah, we shouldn't.
And like me being just, hey, this is democracy. Sure, I just went along with it. I was like, all right, whatever. What did change your mind, by the way? I don't think I've ever heard that answer.
Probably money. You know, like putting in more than 3%. Like, you know, when we first started the podcast, I was like, I could do 2%, 3%, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But now that I'm putting in like 14, 15, it's like, oh yeah. And then for you too, man, because you're putting so much work. Okay. You should get a little more, and then you know, then we get to do stuff. If like
for
you know,
sure.
if this is successful, we'll get to do things. We could rent out places and
by
get
the
a bar
way,
tab
Janksters,
and buy drugs and stuff like that. You know, like it'll be fun.
Behind the scenes, we're talking about all the like incentives and stuff, and we got a lot of like fun things that are different from what everybody else is doing. So I think I mean we're gonna have some of the normal stuff that everybody else is doing, because you know I think people kind of expect that, but I don't want to just do that. So we have some cool incentives, and I think it'll be fun if you guys choose to join and support.
Hey guys.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say on a completely different note, but just a reminder. I just got reminded by something. Remember we did the game night and we gave out prizes and stuff like that?
Don't tell me you haven't mailed those out yet.
They're gonna go out this week, buddy.
Ass.
Yes, they're gonna go out this week. All right. Yeah, you should look in the mail, guys. Whoever won, and then Muggs is supposed to pick our Dodger game with our big winner. So
yeah, that's not.
We'll be going soon.
Sure,
We'll see if that happens.
All right, we'll get around to it. Hey, what do you expect from a show called Jankytown?
Hey guys, Omar, I got a request. Can you play that Frankie McDonald song? I just saw that he got a YouTube silver plaque thingy, and it made me think of the song. It'd be great if you could play it. Love you, me. Oh wait, long podcast.
Hey, what is that when you get a silver from YouTube? Is that over 1 million?
Oh, It's platinum subscribers, yeah.
Oh my God, yeah. Frankie McDonald is killing it. And sure, dude, that was a Hot Sauce Tim, dude. I have no problem playing you that song, but we're just gonna drop that in. Let's drop it in.
Ooh, drop in.
All right, let's get to the next call.
Dave, King of Mexico.
Yeah.
This is Kelly, by the way. Hey.
Who was that? Did you catch the name?
I didn't.
But I love your jingle though.
So did
Dave,
I.
Dave, King of Mexico. This is Kelly, by the way. Hey.
This is Carla, by the way? Is that what?
I think it's Kelly.
Oh.
This is Kelly, by the way.
Oh, it is Kelly. Yeah, it is Kelly. Well done, Kelly. I love whenever she calls in and sings all her little jingles. Very well done.
Omar, when you were talking to Doto, the international man of mystery, last week, or the last episode I listened to, you were very interested in him finding a escort, shall we say,
lady of the night,
courtesan while in Vegas. Well, being a former Vegas resident and someone who has been using courtesans for the past, I'm going to say almost 20 years, if you need information on this, I'd be more than happy to give it to you. Please give me a call. One, if you are interested in hearing more about the fun and exciting world of pay as you go. Thank you very much for your time. Enjoy the show, gentlemen, no end, and we'll talk to you soon. By the way, fire beer mug.
Yes, fire beer mug indeed. Hey,
Fire
we have
beer
to
mug.
talk to that guy, right?
By the way, yes.
Okay.
I never heard it described as pay as you go. I
Okay.
love that.
All right,
It's like,
can you make a note right now so we don't forget? Because we tend to forget everything on this dumb podcast. We say, oh, yeah, that's a great idea. I have the guy's original call with the phone number unbleeped so we could just line him up because, yeah, I think that would be super interesting.
But by the way, Doto update.
Oh, yes, please. He went to Vegas again,
So,
right?
He went to Vegas again, and he's been blowing me up about, like, when's the next time I'm going to be on the podcast? And the last time, he's all like, I'm going to go back to Vegas. Maybe I could do some interview for you guys. And I was like, yes, Do, go record interviews. And he's like, well, what do I ask? And I was like, oh, damn it, Doto. So I gave him a list of, like, random Vegas questions, like, you know, are you going to hook up? Like, do you do one-night stands? Do you, like, stupid, like, easy questions, right? Like,
Right.
do you give fake names? Or what's a funny story? Or have you hooked up? Whatever. So I send him all these questions. And then he's like, what do I ask about? I go, I sent you questions. Use those. He goes, I did interviews. And I was like, great. Where can I see them? Or where are they?
Yeah.
And he goes, in Vegas.
What? Oh, my God. I mean, what did you
I'm like,
expect?
no, Do. Where is the audio? Crickets.
Oh, my God, dude.
Crickets.
You know he didn't do anything. Oh.
So you don't think he did anything?
I don't think so. You think he did?
Because he asked, I don't know. He asked, how do I record it? I was like, use your phone.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Just
all right.
use your notes, your voice memos, whatever. And I was like, just send them to me, Do. And he's crickets.
All right.
But I believe they exist, and I can't wait to bring them.
Okay, so coming soon to Janky Town, exclusive Doto Las Vegas interviews. Oh man, those are gonna be great.
Hey guys, it's GC Johnny. Remember I called in about making that day guy come? Hey, I've got another.
Remember? Do you remember?
Oh,
this is our officer friend,
Officer Jizzmaster,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, this is Jizzmaster Johnny. Yeah, we gotta have him on, dude. Listen.
He
to
was
this.
funny.
He was funny. Okay, listen to this call, dude. We need to make this guy a regular. I know I said that back then when we talked to him, but again, we forget things on this show. He was amazing. We had him like on episode 2 or something. It was very early on, and his story was great. But listen to his enthusiasm and his likability and his delivery. It's just over the top. Everything about him is great.
Hey guys, it's GC Johnny. Remember I called in about making that day guy come? Hey, I've got another story for you guys. I just went to this dead body call, and he had certain tools that were used in Omar's favorite body part. So if you guys want to hear about it, give me a call. It's the pooper. I'm talking about the pooper. This dude put things in his pooper. But yeah, if you guys want to hear the story, give me a call back. Squish.
Make that note again, Dave. Make that a note too. We gotta
the
talk
dead body had tools in his pooper?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know. This guy has the best stories. We gotta do a Jizzmaster
We gotta do Ask a
Johnny.
Cop,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. We gotta.
Oh,
he's gotta
shit,
be
that's
a
the wrong
regular feature
What
on
the
him.
hell?
Oh my God, it's so good.
I gotta make a
so
note of
good.
that.
Okay.
All right.
So funny.
What's up, guys? It's MG from LA. I'm a huge fan of the three of you. I've been following you guys since the B Team, Twitch, But let me tell you guys right now, I'm just glad that you guys were able to get Janky Town going. When I found out you guys were starting it, I was excited because I missed you guys for a while. You guys weren't doing B-Team no more because of the whole incident that happened last year. But I'm glad that you guys have moved on from that and you guys are doing that. I'll tell you guys right now, I will support you guys 100% on the Patreon page. I already support Ralph and that cup of tea, whatever the hell they call themselves. I'm just kidding now. But no, on the real though, I will support you guys 100%. You guys do deserve to be paid for, putting content out there. A little donation doesn't hurt. But no, the three of you definitely deserve it. You guys are some funny sons of bitches. You three are very unique in a special way.
Two of us.
And, you guys got me through hard times during the Kevin and Bean show. I went through so much, as a teenager, growing up to being a young adult. But on the real though, guys, do the Patreon. And once you guys do, I will sign up. I will, pledge and donate every month to, whatever you guys release out there. But I just wanted to say that I support you guys and just to show my appreciation to you guys. Well, thank you guys. Have a good one.
That's it, Dave. No dig, no making fun of us, no nothing. Just the whole call praising us. What is happening?
I don't like it, man. At least throw a joke in there at the end.
Right?
But,
it makes me feel very uncomfortable.
I know. I don't know what to say, man.
Yeah, that's all. That was so nice.
It was really nice.
Oh my God. Yeah, thank you for the
support. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we can't wait to start it up, which will probably be at the end of the year, knowing us.
It'll be soon. We got things in the works. I got a busy week. I got 2 gigs, but we'll eventually get there.
It'll be at the worst time, probably like during Christmas or something. Like everyone's spending their money and they're like, we'll sign up next month.
But no, it is coming. Hey, do you mind if I make one phone call right here towards the end of the show, Dave?
Not at all.
All right, let's see. Let's see if this person picks up here.
Let's wait for the phone to answer the call.
Yo.
Hey, Muggs.
Yes.
Hey, it's Janky Town calling.
Are we recording?
Well, Dave and we just finished recording the show. We were just wondering where you were.
Yeah.
Shit, it's 4:15.
It sure is. Remember on the WhatsApp where I said, hey, man, I can't do Wednesday. Could we move to Tuesday at 3 p.m.?
Holy shit. Oh, man.
Were you sleeping?
Crap. Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. All right. How's
all
that?
Right, hold on. Hold on. I want Muggs to feel like he was a part of this this episode. So really quick, Muggs, I want your thoughts on Costco and the Olympics and black people who run colorful cars and the Jank Lane calls. Go.
Costco is awesome. Olympics, nah. Black people have colorful cars.
I think he said something racist, so it got edited. Your phone dropped out because it was so racist, whatever you said, Muggs.
I didn't say anything of that sort. Omar,
I think your phone is a smartphone, and it drops like whenever racist comments come by.
Yeah. Oh, and one last thing. Did Mama Muggs call the Dodger pregame show?
Yeah, is her name Marge?
Yes, she's the one to do that.
Oh, she is? No way.
It is.
Oh, yeah. A Jankster heard her on the show.
Oh yeah. Well, Mama Muggs has been harassing David Vassay and the Dodger Report for
like
the last 2 months.
No way. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for being a part of the show, at least for, a minute or so.
You're welcome. I mean, look, I could still hop on now that you woke me up out of my beautiful slumber.
No, we just didn't want to ruin your beauty sleep, so it's all good.
Can I just throw something out there again?
Sure.
That it's Tuesday, 4:00, or it's 4:20 now. What time do we normally have our calls for the show?
Usually around this time, maybe like 20 minutes before.
No. But Dave, this is what Muggs does. Is like he sleeps until we call him, and then he just picks up the phone and he's there. And whenever we say, "Hey, man, Muggs, do you have any ideas?" Remember I said earlier, he just says, "I'll come up with something." This is what he does. All right, Muggs. Sorry to interrupt your beauty sleep, dude. All right,
No.
we'll talk to you next week.
Are you sure? I can still hop on. It's not too late.
We're good.
No, we're
good.
literally done.
We're good, dude. We're good.
Wait, you guys are done recording?
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, that's it.
Here, take us out with a joke. Come on, Sam.
Okay.
Good improv skills. All right, Muggs. Later.